do you feel after your run today?
Hungry.
How's it going, friends? Welcome back to another video. Me and Felicia today have decided we're gonna get out of the house, considering past few days we haven't really done much. We've just cooped up in our new 2-bedroom apartment and we've just been working away. So today we are going to get out of the house. It's a beautiful day, sun's out. We are gonna go visit Park Arvi. So this is one of the parks in Medellin that you have to take a gondola to, which sounds pretty cool. I've never taken a gondola in a city before, so we're gonna go up there, do a little bit of hiking, check out the area, and hopefully get some nice, beautiful views of the city. Okay, so we're staying in a pretty centrally located part of the city, and first things first, we gotta make our way to the metro. We've got 2 metros and 1 gondola to get where we're going. Apparently it's gonna take about an hour. What a lovely day though. Two trains down now. We are well outside of the city center now. It's pretty incredible. This train's gonna be a bit loud. It is pretty, it's pretty incredible how quickly it goes from super modern and new office buildings and nice CBD to now what seems like the real Medellin. I always say the real, but in reality it's not the real. It's just the older Medellin. Feels more real. I don't know how to explain it. And now we're gonna get on this bad boy. I also have to give credit to the Medellin metro system. It is really, really good, and it is really, really cheap. It's like 50 cents US per ride to go across the entire city. And it's all connected. Gondolas, trains, subways, they got a bit of everything. It's awesome. So we literally came from way over there and we are now all the way here. And that cost us 50 cents. Okay, we're here now. There's a little market up at the top here. The temperature is fucking fantastic. We're just gonna have a little roam around. I might get a little breakfast. And then we're gonna find out how we get into this park, go see some Colombian koalas and tigers and snakes and other cool stuff. Let's check out this little market here though. As you can see, this is the state, and this is how big the park is. It's literally half the state. It's 16,000 hectares. 16,000, that is kind of unfathomably large. There is buses that will take you all over this place. There's a huge lake that you can do boat tours, and I think there's like 52 miles of walkable trails, so we're just gonna pick a trail or explore around and see what we can find. Who knows, but we're gonna take a look. You keen to walk this whole park today, Felicia?
After a run, sure.
Yeah.
Just extra steps.
It's just 52 miles, it's not that big. Okay, so not exactly what we expected. We are now walking down a road. So this whole park is 16,000 hectares, but apparently only about 2,000 of it is actually dense, untouched forest. So a lot of these roads, I guess there used to be communities up these ways, even pre-Hispanic communities. And there is still some people. There's a couple restaurants and cafes, and I assume some houses as well. Yeah, it's just kind of more like I don't even know how to put it. I just expected it was going to literally be jungle that you could walk through and there wasn't going to be much else. But it's kind of just like a town up in the mountains, at least for now. We're going to see if we can manage to find this walking trail, or any walking trail for that matter. Do a little dance. Okay, after wasting about 20 minutes, half hour walking on those streets there, through the help of some very polite English and Spanish speaking people, we found out that the trail is basically right at the start when you get off the gondola here. So there's not really any guidance. We paid for these wristbands that actually cost us 50,000 pesos. So actually pretty pricey. We didn't see many other people who were wearing them, wondering, like, have we just been ripped off? What's actually happened here? So you pay for this band to come into the walking trails, the forest here. Those roads are basically where there's cafes and there's like green buses that will take you to, like I said, the butterfly sanctuaries and the lagoons and that. But either way, we've finally made it into the woods here, and now we're gonna walk some trails. A lot of weird, creepy mannequins and stuff here too. So a very lovely little walk through the woods here. A little bit surprised that there isn't more trails. We've got kind of like 1 to 2 main trails that we paid for here. There is another one down the road where we were before, but for a 16-hectare park, a little bit surprised, thought there was going to be more trails. It is super nice in here though. The temperature is fantastic. Be lovely to go for a run, or if you're, you know, just sick of being in the noisy city, it is pretty lovely out here, pretty quiet. Great place to eat chips too. So I think we're gonna head back down and maybe stop in some of the little towns along the way on the gondola. So let's go back. So it seemed like it would be a little bit boring for us to just go down on the gondola the same way we went up. And we all know walking downstairs is easier than walking up. So we have just gotten off at close to the top, and these communities in here, if you saw my video on Commune 13, are very, very similar. Really tiny, narrow roads. It's super colorful. There's lots happening. So we figured we'd walk down this way, explore this area of the city, which I believe is called Santo Domingo. But yeah, if you haven't seen my Commune 13 video. are barking. 24,000 steps. It can add up pretty quick walking around Medellin. Covered a lot of ground today. Now, would I recommend Park Arvi to people visiting Medellin for the first time? Yes, but not actually for the park itself. I mean, the park was cool and all. It's a big park in the mountains, but I guess we've been so spoiled with so many amazing hiking trails and just fantastic walks in nature that while it was fantastic to be in the woods and kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of effort into actually making really cool trails through the woods. Now, on the other hand, going to the park, that is fun. Riding that gondola was incredible. I've been on gondolas before, but I think this is the only city I've heard of that actually has gondolas in the city. Normally they're out in the middle of nowhere at ski hills or, you know, some form of nature mountain adventure. Really cool how people use these gondolas as a daily commute from their house up in the hills there to the city or wherever they may work. Really, really cool, and definitely worth the trip just for the ride there and back. Also, walking back down the hill instead of taking the gondola was, as always, one of the better choices we made. People are so nice. You definitely get looks like, what the hell is this gringo doing here? But everyone was super welcoming, super friendly, and it's amazing to see how people live their day-to-day lives in a city like Medellin. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.